The fans know it, the players know it. Should be a good one.
You'll see the lines across the bottom of your screen. And we will see if we get the response that Bruce Cassidy is expecting to see from his team tonight.
I don't think Frederick realized that Kulak had that puck or he would have took off. He's coming back into the zone.
Eichel dangles. Eichel on the backhand. Swings one up top to Theodore and gets a return. Eichel down to the goal line. Backdoor pass. Score! Olofsson off the one touch from Stone. Beautifully executed. Power play goal for Vegas. They've got the lead.
We talk about Dorfiev being out and not in. It's Olofsson who takes his spot, who's going to cash in this beautiful pass from Stone. That's just a set play right away. Before Stone gets this puck, he looks right there. He knows he's going to Olofsson. On and off the stick. Olofsson with his first.
And Haig has it on the back pedal. Right back across. Kolesar with room. Shoots. Blocker save made by Pickard. And it ends up off the left window and into the netting. Pickard moves it. Nice aggressive move. Kolesar, the one touch. Hannafin from Eichel. Hannafin maneuvers. Save Pickard. Hannafin throws one out in front. And that did not find its way. Stone and Eichel the assists at 8:42. That's the lone goal here in the opening period. Out to the neutral zone. Cutting is Brown. Underneath the bar. That close to a tie.
Was off of the crossbar. There's a little bit of space there as he lifts it up.
Eichel snaps the pass across the white cloud. One touch, Hannafin. Shot blocked in front. Emberson knocked it down. Back to Hannafin. Down to the goal line. It is Eichel to Barbashev. Save made by Pickard.
So far here for Edmonton, keeping this a one-goal game. Two big saves here. First one on Barbashev in front of the net, point blank. And then Barbashev again from the slot.
Talk about perseverance. Shea Theodore, shoot, save, Pickard, and he tries to find the rebound, makes another save, side of the net.
Get here for Edmonton, and this might be his best save of the night right there as he sticks out that right pad on Barbashev, who thought he had a sure goal. He makes another stop in close.
Instead it caroms to Eichel, back to Stone. Stone on the back pedal, finds Olofsson, save made by Pickard. It's across to Eichel. He tries a seam pass again. It's up off the glass.
Kill after that. You can see how low he is trying to deny that pass, but Stone with some great patience to find Olofsson and another great stop.
Bouchard glides ahead around Keegan Kolesar. Left wing pass for Podkolzin. Checked by Pearson. Wraps it around the boards. Arvidsson waiting for it. Controls to the goal line. To Podkolzin in the corner. There's a shot. Score! Wallman wires one past Hill. The fourth line sets up Wallman. And we are tied at 1.
Second shot in this period. He's going to find the back of the net. It's just low to high as Wallman comes in from the point and just walks into this one. Kolesar tries to block it, and then it ends up going off of McNabb in front of the net.
For Haig, banks a long pass up to Carlson. He's stymied by Nurse. Finds Pearson who moves in. Pearson to the forehand. Save Pickard.
Right before this goal is a great chance for Pearson on Pickard as he tries to deke and go 5-hole. Another big save from
Pearson, who had a step.
Yeah, Pearson tried to go 5-hole, open him up, but Pickard stops it.
Colson attacks the other way. Drops one to Arvidsson. Chops it towards the net. Out of midair and almost found Janmark. Another rolling puck. Here's Pearson again to pressure. Klingberg in the corner. Hops it over the stick of Waugh. On the move, Podkolzin. Again in the slot. Wrist shot. Score! Podkolzin gives the Oilers the lead.
Goes the other way. It's going to be the depth from the Edmonton Oilers again as Podkolzin goes to the middle of the ice. Shoots against the grain on Hill.
Over the shoulder of Hill, it hit the outside of the net. Pivoting is McDavid, but lost it. Out and out lets Riley Smith, hoping for a return. Turn right back by Draisaitl. He comes in alone. Dangled and lost it to McNabb. Taken back by Nugent Hopkins. Nurse in the slot, shoots. Score! Darnell Nurse and the Oilers strike 4-on-4. And they have a 2-goal lead.
The space he had, and It was a tired group out there for Vegas. They're out there for a minute 30. You can see they just lose their coverage on the middle of the ice.
No icing, wrapped around the boards by Pietrangelo. All the way down to Jack Eichel. Eichel holds, faces the net, shoots, score! Looked like it was deflected by Carlson. An answer for the Vegas Golden Knights, and it's a one-goal game again.
Here from Vegas had to be in a little bit of shock there after giving up those three and being down. Eichel with the patience on the side there as Carlson gets to the front of the net. He gets a tip on it. Good job by Eichel holding onto that puck, buying himself some time, and Carlson with a perfect tip.
Carlson pokes it ahead. Haig tries to play it back. Howden there for support. Howden digs it free. Tied up by Hyman. Taken away by Kane. Chip to Hyman. Centering pass. Score! Kane makes it a 2-goal lead again.
It's going to pay dividends here as he wins this puck battle along the boards to allow the entry. Then it's just going to be a beautiful passing play here as Nugent Hopkins over to Hyman, back to Kane, who's all by himself. Hill gets a piece of this shot somehow. Actually ends up hitting off Pietrangelo's stick and finds its way into the back of the net. It's Kane with his third of the playoffs.
Theodore keeps it onside. Eichel down to the goal line. Stone back to Eichel in the corner. The first goal of the night was a perfect tic-tac-toe passing play for Vegas on the power play to Olofsson. There it is. Score! They do it again! The second snapped home by Olofsson. What a pass from Eichel. One-goal game again.
This responds, and Eichel's shaking his head, telling Olsen to go down lower to get in that lane as Kulak is playing against that back post, opening up that lane. Olsen sees that he's showing him to get lower. He finds the lane, and Olsen with his second of the game snaps the one-timer past Pickard. You can see Eichel here while he's staring at Olsen right now. See him shaking his head right now? He's telling Olsen, get low, find that lane. He gets there, snaps it tape to tape, and in the back of the net.
Perry, a return. Draisaitl centers one. Up against the post. Hill hogs the post. It almost popped free. It's loose in the crease and skated free by Theodore. Hanifin skates onto it, wraps it all the way around. Adam Henry meet by Olofsson. Pietrangelo onside to Hanifin. Back to Pietrangelo. Wrist shot. Score! We're tied!
Goes over and talks to him. If I'm Pickard in that situation, take the whistle. But then play comes back down and Hurdle gets the tip in front of the net. Pietrangelo shoots this through. Hurdle with a
McDavid gets onside for the carry-in by Draisaitl. Klingberg has it. Centering pass. Perry. Saved by Hill. He's sprawling in the blue paint. Cut by Draisaitl. A mosh pit on the goal line, and it looks like Hill found the puck with his glove. Pietrangelo on Pickard. Crashing the net. Hurdle save Pickard. And the rebound wide for Olofsson.
Then this bounce out perfectly for Hurdle. Not one save, but two is Olsen.
There's a loose puck in the corner. Howden after it. Perry ties him up. Riley Smith has it. Puts it out in front. First on net by Carlson. Eichel wins the draw. Pietrangelo can't clear. It's in front. It didn't go for Hyman. A good stick by Nugent Hopkins. Eichel has to settle for the dump in. Barbashev a reach. Stone gives it to Eichel. Who shoots? Save made by Pickard. Wrap around try. Barbashev denied. Bouchard able to dump it in. Bouncing puck out in front. Save made by Hill as McDavid was right there. Off the draw. Bouchard lost it. Blocked by Stone, who squeezes it down the right wing boards. Bouchard recovers. All the way around to Perry. Skates to stick. Here's McDavid. Working past Eichel. McDavid. Oh, Draisaitl. scores! McDavid and Draisaitl combine for the game winner. Edmonton wins it in overtime. And they have the 2-0 advantage in the best of 7.
Couldn't cash in on the 5-minute power play, but Eichel's flat-footed against the speed of McDavid. He has no chance. And the McDavid with the hesitation pushes it over to Draisaitl. On and off the stick into the empty net for the 2-0 series lead.